Good afternoon and welcome to Cotter Field on the campus of Boston College High School. Di-Fi Video Productions is proud to present BC High Eagles Lacrosse. Today, the Eagles are hosting the Pioneers of St. John, Shrewsbury. I'm John Galvin along with the voice of the Eagle, Jack Church. Jack, beautiful day here in Dorchester. We're ready to play some lacrosse.
Beautiful day. Two great teams. BC High, number 6 in the state, 6-1 record. Their only loss coming against a great St. John's prep team. We'll see if they can get it done again today as we're getting ready for the face-off. Starting a bit early, a bit before 4 o'clock. It'll be Joe LaRosa to take the opening face-off for BC High. So we're underway. It's an opening win for Shrewsbury. So they work around the back. Ball goes back to Hennessy. Guarded by Cuozo. Back to Daly. Over to Sullivan. Goes back out to Sullivan up top. Now it's Hennessy circling behind the net. Hennessy again circling around. That shot saved. Shrewsbury will keep possession. Played in by Lombardi. Circles around. Pass is intercepted by Iwanich. BC High now with possession. Negrelli.
Good defense there by BC High. They were very patient. Shrewsbury was feeling them out, trying to get a feel for what they were going to do, and BC High just hung tough and got the turnover.
Now BC High with possession in the attacking area. It's Porter. Going to Emsing. Up to Rice. Timmons. Sheehan.
BC High will do the same thing, kind of move it around, kind of see what Shrewsbury's going to do. These two teams have played already this year, so they do have a feel for one another, but you never know what new wrinkles each coach is putting in for the game today.
Horton a bit more aggressive. Quick pass over to Timmons, and that shot's blocked. Carter Rice back up to Horton. Going towards the net. The shot misses. BC High keeps possession.
Good dodge by Horton down the alley. Got the lefty shot, just missed up high.
Sheehan as the ball's back in. Rice. Moving inside. Tries to pass out to Sheehan, but it deflects.
Not a great pass by Rice there. Didn't put enough on it. They're offsides there, but gets away with it.
That's BC High moving back in. Carter Rice. Over to Timmons, who scores the opening goal.
Yeah, it was a great, Cotter Rice made up for it last time. Made a nice pass to Timmons on the run for the assist.
Just 3 minutes into this game, BC High already up. Be LaRosa and Daly on the draw. Barossa wins that. Porter. Sheehan. BC High just slowly circling, looking for an opportunity, as now it's Matt Park.
Yeah, BC High running their second midfield out here now. Good to see him getting an early run.
Errant pass. Picked up by Shrewsbury. So now they move in. It's Lombardi. Both teams making a quick change. Richardson. No early aggression for either side, just passing slowly, looking for opportunities to open up. It's Fitzgerald. And the net to Richardson, back out to Mahoney. Then up to Brooks. Brooks played by Jack Norwood. It's Lombardi, looking for an opportunity to go inside. The underhand shot by Mahoney is saved. Now it comes out for Norwood. BC High setting up in the offensive zone with Sheehan, just waiting for a change. Now it's Horton moving into the Shrewsbury end of the field. Back to Porter. Sheehan. He's guarded by Hendley. So goes back behind the net.
Good save there. Great dodge.
Now Hendley trying to find a pass. Finds Brooks.
They're going to put pressure on that long stick, bringing the ball up.
Shrewsbury eventually able to take possession. Fitzgerald now waiting for a change. And that's a penalty on BC High. On Negrelli.
Yeah, that'll be a 1-minute penalty for tripping.
Just a bit too aggressive. So now it'll be 6-on-5 for Shrewsbury. Go behind the net to Mahoney. Over to Hennessy. Daly. Daly over to Hennessy.
BC High looking like they're locking off with their short stick and playing a 4-man box zone. You got to push from behind. Loose ball push. Pioneers ball.
Now it's Sullivan. Back behind the net to Mahoney. Back out to Sullivan in front. Goes for the shot saved by Horton.
Easy save really there for Horton. Oh, bad outlet
That clearance
pass,
is
though.
picked
And it
off.
cost them a goal.
Mahoney straight to the net to score.
Yeah, it was a great save by Horton. It just rushed that outlet pass. Got intercepted, and it's 1-1.
.441 left in the first quarter. Score tied at 1. It'll be LaRosa and Daly on the face-off again. BC High eventually collects. It's Hayes McCarron. McCarron over to Porter behind the net. Out to Emsing. It'll be the top unit for BC High. Rice with the ball now, and Horton along with Timmins. Rice trying to find a pass. Finds Horton, takes the shot. And that one's saved. That's collected by Emsing. His shot is saved too. Now Horton.
Get the post.
Off the frame of the goal. So now it's Shrewsbury able to move with it. Attempted pass to Mahoney. Goes wide. BC High will take possession.
Yeah, BC High sliding upfield on that fast break allowed the man down low to be open.
Monash goes to Rice to get into the zone. Emsing. Back over to Rice. Looks like BC High will opt for the second midfield unit. It's Matt Park. Shot goes wide.
Oh.
And it'll be Shrewsbury.
I don't know what that ref was looking at. Ball was out this way. Not closest to the end line, closest to the ball.
Hendley can't corral that pass. And it'll be Emmett Martin. Martin. Finds Sheehan.
Another good save.
Still tied at a goal apiece with about 2.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Sheehan will bring the ball back in and go straight to Emsing in the corner. Goes wide to Porter. That's Matt Park. That ball is turned over.
Yeah, it's good defense there. Should be BC High ball. He kicked out of bounds by Shrewsbury. Got to give him the box. He's got to allow him, give him some room.
Sheehan. And then it's to Emsing. Pass Porter is corralled. BC High moving back up top. It's just slowly working around, trying to find an opportunity for BC High. So maybe they found one now. It's Martin. Moving a bit more quickly, BC High. Up to Sheehan. Back behind the net to Emsing.
Good defense here by St. John Shrewsbury. Aggressive on ball.
Porter behind the net, circles around, goes for the shot, but that one saved.
Yeah, he needed to take maybe another step to improve his angle a little bit.
Now it's Brooks. Just waiting for a change.
Good aggressive defense by Carroll there.
Still Brooks circling around behind the net. Sullivan. Hennessy. Guarded by Brody Rice. Back to Sullivan. That pass goes wide. Picked up by James Carroll, but turned over once again.
Yeah, it looked like Carroll had it, but ooh. That goes out. That's BC High ball, yeah. That was a pass or a loose ball, not a shot. We got 13 seconds left, so not a whole lot of time to get the ball upfield.
Horton goal. Go to Brody Rice.
Brody Rice can get it up in a hurry, though.
And the clock runs out before that shot, which is saved. End of the first quarter. Tie game. BC High 1, St. John's Shrewsbury 1. It's just been passive play in the offensive zones for both teams starting out. Neither team being especially aggressive.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of offense going on. BC High had a couple flurries there. One where they had like 3 or 4 shots in a row and then hit a post. But in general, I think the defense has kind of taken over that first quarter. Both teams had good opportunities. I mean, Shrewsbury's lone goal was on a failed clear, but they've had good possessions. They've been able to work the ball around. BC High the same. BC High maybe had a little bit of an advantage offensively, but 1-1. No advantage. Got to put it in the net to get the advantage. Be interesting to see. It's a little more humid here at BC High than it normally is. The sun's not out. It's kind of, as you can tell, it's kind of a hazy day. But we'll have to see how the humidity plays in this as the game goes on and see if it, causes any hydration or cramping issues.
Just about set to get started for the second quarter. That'll be LaRosa and Daly. In that first quarter, Daly had a 2-1 advantage for St. John's Shrewsbury on the faceoffs. And after a bit of a scramble, it's Shrewsbury winning the draw once again as they try to work quickly. Pass to Mahoney, straight to the interior. Shrewsbury up 2-1.
Yeah, great job by Shrewsbury on that fast break. They do the slide, made the extra pass, had the one-on-one with the goalie, and it's 2-1 St. John Shrewsbury. BC I was a little late on the slide, the initial first slide.
Shrewsbury just going quickly. Only 15 seconds into the second quarter, and now they hold a 2-1 advantage. It's a bit of a scramble again on the face-off. This eventually won by BC High, with Nick Toland picking the ball up.
Good work on the wing there by BC High in that scrum, getting the ground ball. Big possession here. They need to start getting the offense going.
Rice, Horton, and Timmons can most certainly do that as it's Horton. Goes to Porter. Behind that at Emsing. Sheehan. Back out to Rice. Goes to Horton. Trying to find a lane into the middle. It's Owen Porter who scores. Owen Porter just getting a great look right in the middle of the field. Open shot at goal.
Yeah, it's
BC
interesting. Usually you see Rice on that right side and Horton on the left side, and Rice and Horton switched up. And I think that kind of threw the defense off a little bit. There's an interesting little wiggle there, switching sides. You always see Cotter Rice on the right side.
Goal scored by number 14, Owen Porter.
It's a false start on the face-off, so Shrewsbury will take possession.
Good strip there by Carroll. Sophomore LSM is got a bright future ahead of him.
Ball on the ground, but it'll be a Wanich to pick it up. Goes on the ground again.
Good job by Shrewsbury keeping the ball going their way.
But it's picked up by BC High and Mikey Ryan.
So what you had there is BC High had possession, didn't get it into the box, so it's a failure to advance. They had 20 seconds to get it into the attack box and did not. Or 10 seconds from when they got it over the center line.
Now Emsing breaks his stick, so Sullivan will get into the box. Goes out to Brooks. Richardson. Over to Brooks. Sullivan. Trying to make a run into the interior. Gets forced out wide. Pat Callahan on defense. That ball goes out to Richardson. Back to the point to Brooks. Over to Sullivan. Again defended by Callahan. Sullivan still looking, but Callahan not allowing any looks inside. Takes him all the way behind the net.
Yeah, did a good job just keeping his feet moving.
But Brooks able to get to the interior and score. Shrewsbury now leads 3-2.
Yeah, that was a good look inside. Got the midi down low. I think he had Norwood on him, short stick midi on covering him, and they were able to get the shot past Horton. 3-2 St. John Shrewsbury.
It's another face-off. Daly leads Verosa 4-2 on the face-off so far. This one's on the ground again, but it's picked up by BC High. Goes over to Owen Porter. Sheehan. BC High once again with their first unit. Now it's Carter Rice. Running inside, takes the shot. But it doesn't go. BC High will take possession. So they win the race.
Again, BC High with Rice on the left side and Horton on the
Emsing
right
gets tripped
side.
up. That'll be a penalty. BC High will be 6-on-5.
Got another 1 minute tripping penalty. Looks like number 17 for St. John Shrewsbury.
So now BC High 6-on-5. Rice. Back over to Rice. And then at Emsing. Sheehan. Emsing. Over to Timmons, who takes the shot.
Yeah, that was blocked by hit a stick on its way in.
Porter takes the shot and scores.
Nice job.
BC High just able to move the ball around because they were on the man advantage and evens the score at 3.
Yeah, I didn't see who.
BCI goal scored by number 14, Owen Porter.
I didn't see who was behind the net that fed that pass, but that was a great feed. Fired it up top to Porter.
Now Shrewsbury putting Thomas Belcito on the face-offs to face La Rosa. Another ball on the ground and won by Shrewsbury. It's Tenley.
Good ride.
Off the foot of.
Yeah, good ride by BC High there,
Shrewsbury.
keeping the pressure on the long poles.
Now it's Owen Porter. Trying to score again. Instead goes out to Emsing. Emsing waiting for a change. It's Martin. Over to Matt Park. Finds a lane inside. Goes for the pass to Porter instead. Direct feed to Emmett Martin, who scores. BC High now up 4-3.
Yeah, great job. You saw him dodge down the alley. Quick pass to X. He moved it quickly to the front of the net for the easy goal. Great play by BC High there. Just textbook, what do you do when you dodge? You drew the slide from the center, moved it to behind, who moved it again very quickly. 2 passes and a goal.
Now Daly will go back on the face-offs. LaRosa wins another draw. Goes straight inside. And finds Will Emsing, who scores. Fast break opportunity off the clean win by Joe LaRosa.
BC High goal scored by number 35, Will Emsing. Assisted by number 44, Joe LaRosa.
And all of a sudden, BC High up by 2. It's another face-off win by BC High.
Timeout by BC High. Saw his man was in trouble. Used the timeout
BC High.
to save the possession. So 6:40 left here in the second quarter. BC up high by 2. Face-offs kind of starting to go BC High's way. You got the 2 quick goals in a row, which is always heartbreaking to a defense.
Yeah, LaRosa able to win the draws. BC High rugby team in attendance. They'll be playing Lincoln Sudbury at 6:30. Very excited off in this rugby game.
Yeah, we'll be carrying that live as well. And that is senior night for the rugby guys, so hang around and check it out. BC High Lincoln Sudbury will be an amazing rugby game. Those are 2 rugby powerhouses here in Massachusetts. It's a great sport. If you love football, if you love hockey, if you love action, hard hitting, rugby is the sport for you.
BC High just getting set to go. 6:40 left in the second quarter.
Not a lot of programs playing rugby yet, but BC High and Lincoln Sudbury have been one of the 2 programs that have been around for quite some time, so it'll be a good one.
It'll be Carter Rice off the timeout. BC High cycling around once again. Carter Rice goes for the shot, but that one's saved. Brock Coffey, the goalie for Shrewsbury, made a couple big saves so far in this game to keep his team in it. So that one's turned over again by BC High, by Shrewsbury, and by BC High, and Mahoney scores again. 5-4.
Yeah, Shrewsbury's been doing a great job in capitalizing on the BC High turnovers. That's 2 goals they've gotten now off the BC High turnovers. I think 3 actually. That's how you do it. If you're able to make the other guy pay for their mistakes, and Shrewsbury's done that.
At the end of the first quarter, the score was only 1-1. Now it's already 5-4 BC High. Both offenses have come alive. Face-off battle so far is 5-5. La Rosa wins it again.
Scored by number 1, Jeremy Mahoney.
Now it's Tim Rogers. Over to Emsing. Martin goes outside, finds a pass to Emsing. Owen Porter tries for the pass. Tammet Martin, but it doesn't go. Because it was a pass, Shrewsbury will take possession.
Yeah. There was an opening there, but it was going to take a perfect pass and catch to make that work. I was a little ill-advised to make that pass.
Now it's Sullivan.
Just stayed in bounds there.
Timeout Shrewsbury, 4:48 to go. BC High up by 1 goal, 5-4. St. John's Shrewsbury showing a lot more intensity and
yeah, they're hanging
effort.
tough. You know, they long bus ride here. Earlier start. Usually games start at 5:30, but with the rugby game starting later, so they must have gotten out of school a little early. It's probably a good hour and a half ride from St. John's Shrewsbury to get here. Get off the bus, get your warm-ups in. You know, it hasn't been BC High has not been at its strongest offensively, but that's because St. John's is doing a great job on them defensively, putting a lot of pressure on, and some great saves by St. John's. Their goalies really helped them stay in the games. Got at least 5 or 6 good, solid saves.
Yeah, Brock Coffey in goal for Shrewsbury, doing a great job. And Jamie Horton doing the same for BC High. He's had a couple big saves as well. And it's Sullivan. He's had a couple. Okay, Mahoney. Over to Daly. Sullivan. He's had a pretty good game so far, getting some good shots on goal. There's another one there, but that one's stopped by Horton. Going to Norwood. BC High trying to work quickly. Now it's Porter.
Yeah, St. John's did a good job getting back, negating the fast break. So BC High will have to settle it down and run off their D mids for their O mids. I'm assuming we'll see the first middies.
That is the case. Samsung just in the corner waiting for the change. Sheehan. Owen Porter trying to go behind the back.
Yeah, that gets the crowd roaring when it goes in, but it's not a high percentage shot.
Now Porter's behind the net. Quick pass out to Emsing. Now it's Horton. Trying to go inside, cuts back out. Pass to Timmins, misses, but Timmins collects. Going to the inside, going for the shot and scores. Lewis Timmins. BC High up 6-4.
Yeah, they've been playing Timmins, facing up on them, or locking them off almost.
Lewis
he-
Timmons with the goal for the Eagles.
Broke away from his defender on that one on the ground ball and was able to beat him cleanly. Very hard shot to stop from dead center from 10 yards out. 6-4 BC High.
LaRosa almost wins another face-off. So that scramble goes all the way into the Shrewsbury end. Attacking end. But it's BC High who collects it. McCarron goes back to Horton in goal. So all the way up to Carroll.
Good clear there by BC High. Was patient. Didn't try to force it. Reverse field and got the nice clear.
BC High just being patient once again. It's Matt Park over to Martin. Back behind the net to Emsing. Owen Porter. Park. Force outside. Emsing. Porter. Pass
Nice.
over to Sheehan, who scores. Kevin Sheehan getting straight to the interior of the Shrewsbury defense. BC High now up 7-4 with 2 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, great ball movement again by BC High off the dodge. 2 passes and a goal. It's the way you like to see it.
Scramble off the draw once again. That ball will be collected by Farmer for Shrewsbury. 100 seconds to go in the first half. As it's Brooks. Fitzgerald. That ball goes wide, picked up by BC High.
Yeah, good
Go by
defense
Jamie
there,
Horton.
causing the turnover. Look out.
Jamie Horton coming all the way out of his net to make that clearance.
Surprised BC High is not calling a timeout here.
It's Porter. We're trying to circle around the net. Pops the pass over to Rice. Timmins coming on.
Yeah, I guess not calling it was to their advantage as they were able to get their offensive guys on, but Shrewsbury was not able to get their defensive mids in.
Long shot by Sheehan scores. BC High up 8-4.
Yeah, great shot by Sheehan. Went low to low there. 8-4 BC High with 41.9 seconds left.
BCI goal scored by Kevin Sheehan.
BC High now with all the momentum. They started out a bit sluggish, but now up by 4. Offense fully moving. LaRosa wins that draw pretty cleanly.
There's a timeout for BC High, so he saved it.
Timeout taken with 35 seconds left. BC High up 8-4.
Yeah, plenty of time for BC High to get the ball downfield, try to score another one. This will be a big defensive stand for St. John Shrewsbury. If BC High gets another one here going into the half, it's going to really kind of take the wind out of St. John's sails there.
BC High already with 7 goals just in the second quarter alone. Up by 4 with all the momentum.
Got a big week here on campus. As we mentioned today, we have rugby. Tomorrow we'll be live streaming wrestling, as it'll be a tri-meet with same St. John's, Shrewsbury, and Zavarian. Then on Friday, we have 2 live streams for you. We have Lacrosse. The Varsity will be playing in a rematch with St. John's Prep. And baseball will be hosting Austin Prep, who actually had their first loss of the year yesterday. Austin Prep did to St. Mary's of Lynn. And then on Saturday, we have Lincoln Sudbury Lacrosse coming to Cotter Field, and that's going to be an amazing game on Saturday at 2 o'clock.
BC High with 20 seconds to go, just trying to get one last goal. Going into the locker room. It's Rice. Five seconds to go. Rice over to Horton. Have to work quickly. Then Horton rips the shot, but that's saved, and that'll end the first half. BC High up 8-4.
Yeah, much better second quarter for BC High there. As we said, 7 goals to St. John's Shrewsbury's 3. It started at the face-off. They got a lot of face-offs, was able to win, get the ball back, and contributed to the to the lead here. So at halftime here at BC High, we're going to take some time, and we'll be back for the third quarter. Welcome back to Cotter Field on the campus of Boston College High School. Coming back from halftime, it's BC High 8, St. John Shrewsbury 4. First quarter, 1-1. So BC High obviously took control there in the second quarter. It's going to be important for Shrewsbury to come out strong here in order to stay in this game. BC High's, started to pick it up in the second quarter there. So here we go, face off right off the bat. Shrewsbury's got to stay with BC High and get the first couple goals.
Momentum all the way on BC High's side right now. Hey, up 8-4. Joe LaRose has been dominant on faceoffs recently. He's won his last 4 or 5 straight.
Certainly not the conventional way of winning faceoffs. He's actually been losing the clamp, but have been able to dig it out underneath the clamp and cause the loose ball, and BC High's been able to get it. Whatever way works.
This ball up in the air.
Of course, that
BC
time
High
he
picks it
won
up
the
again.
clamp. Carroll's one of the better ground ball, and I'm surprised he didn't shoot. He's a great threat to shoot.
So it's Owen Porter now off the pass. It'll be Carter Rice.
Oh, good save.
Shot by Martin, saved. Trickles out for Emsing. Back up top to Rice.
Interesting Martin out there with... Oh, another good save. Martin out there with the first middies instead of Timmons.
Now it's Shrewsbury. Hennessy. Carroll, excuse me. Sawanich on defense. Flag comes out at Shrewsbury score.
So the goal will be good, and the penalty will be served because it's a personal foul /.
So Sawanich will have to sit.
So we'll have a man down face-off here for BC High. Big swing of momentum possibly here for St. John Shrewsbury if they can get a goal out of this to cut it to 2.
St. John's goal scored by number 6, Jake Mervin.
Big face-off here for both teams.
That's won by La Rosa, but he loses the ball. Shrewsbury now. Mahoney. To Brooks. Shrewsbury 6-on-5. Smurva loads up. That shot saved. It'll be Lombardi.
Yeah, BC High defense eating that one. That was a good play. Get your body, sacrificing your body.
Mahoney. To Hennessy. Merva. Hennessy. Behind the net pass to Mahoney.
Can't save it.
Goes out of bounds. BCI will take possession.
You know, it wasn't a good man up the whole time for the St. John Shrewsbury there. Aside from the early opportunity, the shot that got blocked by BC High defense, there wasn't a whole lot of good ball movement there, and they end up throwing it away.
That'll be Ryan. Carter Rice. BC High now 5-on-6 in the offensive zone. Carroll goes to the net and scores. A man down.
Yeah, I mentioned that a little while ago. Carroll loves to shoot, and there you go. I think actually the penalty had just ended, but I'm not 100% sure.
Scored by number 6, James Carroll.
Talk about a swing of momentum. BC High successfully killing off the penalty and scoring. Now back to to their 4-goal lead. Faceoff still contested, finally picked up. BC High trying to make a quick change, and now they're down in the offensive zone. But Shrewsbury not able to capitalize. Now it's Sullivan. Merva. Pass to the interior, doesn't go.
Offside. Stepped over, but got away with it. That'll be St. John's ball.
Taken him quickly by Merville. Heard by Iwanich. Ball goes loose. Still Merva, now to Sullivan. Hennessy. Out to Lombardi. Behind the net, Merva. Mahoney. Shot doesn't go.
BC High defense got caught sleeping there on that pass from behind. Great opportunity there from about 12 yards. Just missed the net.
Now it's Hennessy. Guarded by Norwood. Another goal for Shrewsbury. This time it's Lombardi.
Yeah, big mistake there by BC High. They slid from adjacent and left the man wide open down low. Instead of coming from the crease, usually you'll see the slide come from the crease from BC High. But at that time, the slide came from adjacent and left his man wide open.
Joe Lombardi with the goal for St. John's.
LaRosa wins the face-off. Quickly over to Carroll. Then to Porter. Circling around, waiting for his midfielders to come on. It'll be the first unit again, Rice, Wharton, and Timmins. Porter behind the net. Quick pass over to Emsing. Takes the shot, but it goes wide.
Not sure why Timmins missed that first shift with the first middies, but he's back out there now, so maybe he just had an equipment issue or something he had to take care of.
Rice. Pass to Emsing.
Nice. Feed was a little low from Rice, but Emsing did a nice job catching and just went low to low with it.
BC High back now to 4 on top.
BC High goal scored by number 35, Will Emsing, assisted by number 5, Carter Rice.
10-6 BC High.
Another very physically contested face-off. Collected by BC High. Matt Park trying to go quickly. Pass over to Sheehan. That's saved.
Oh, that's a push. Yeah. That's a loose ball push against St. John Shrewsbury. Be BC High, a ball outside the box.
Porter takes it there. Out to Matt Park. Sheehan. Back to Emsing. Porter. BC High cycling the ball around. Park. Force the outside. Pass to Emsing. And to Porter.
Porter's got a short stick on him. Nice job.
And that's Hammett Martin. BC High now up by 5. Just able to cut straight through the defense, get a good shot on goal.
Yeah,
BCI goal
Put
scored
it in the
by
back of the
number
net.
19, Emmett Martin.
11-6. I know you can't see the other one there, but yeah, it was a good job by Emmett Martin there. Faked behind, came back up on top, and did what you need to do. You make sure you get a good angle. Don't shoot it too early. Take a couple extra steps. Get up to 5 and 5, and give yourself a room to take the shot. And he was able to capitalize.
5.5 minutes to go in the third. BC High up by 5.
Big ground ball by St. John's there.
Merva waiting for the change. Now it's Hennessy. Lombardi.
Nice.
Merva scores.
Good shot. Horton read it way wrong. He thought he was going to go low. You saw Horton drop down, and the shot went high. So it must have been some kind of, the way the shooter was looking or whatever it was that made Horton drop.
Pretty tough angle from Merva there, able to.
Yeah, he just ripped it high. High cheese. 11-7, 4-goal game again.
Number 6, Jake Merva with the goal for St. John's.
Shrewsbury hanging close. It's not a runaway yet.
Another ground ball. Picked up by Shrewsbury. Now we have violation, Shrewsbury ball. Mahoney. Merva. Low shot by Sullivan, doesn't go. BC High able to take possession.
Again, miscommunication there, giving Sullivan a clean look at the net. Horton had to make that big save down low. Turnover by BC High. Shrewsbury showing some life here. Oh, good ride there. Going to be running out of time pretty soon, Shrewsbury, St. John's. Turns it over again. Going to get failure to advance pretty soon. Throws it away. Really didn't have much choice. Might as well send it down there and let BC High take it over down there rather than let the time run out on the advancement and let BC High have it down low.
BC High gets it back in pretty quickly. Declan Burrell. O'Damson. Going to the outside. Cycling back around. But the shot goes high and scores. Just finding that angle, getting a good look front of the net. BC High now back up by 5.
Yeah, that was a nice shot by him, actually,
BCI goal by number 35, Will Emsing.
rolling left and actually shot it back far side top corner. Not an easy shot to come across your body and get it back to the backside post or backside top corner. He did a nice job getting that shot off.
Shrewsbury getting the ball off that face-off. But they turn it over to BC High.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if BC High got deflected that a little bit, but the referee says no. Not sure he saw it. Couldn't tell really. It kind of looked like it on my end, but nice clear there.
Splitting the defenders. Now it's Emsing. To Rice. That'll be the first midfield unit once again. Horton. Rice. Into the box. Cuts outside. Quick pass. Easy goal. Tim Rogers puts BC High up by 6, 13-7.
Yeah, great pass by Rice. Went all the way across backside, and he was wide open on the backside.
BC High goal by Tim Rogers, assisted by Carter Rice.
Last time Rice came down there, he fed the middle. This time he went all the way to the backside.
13-7 BC High with 2.5 minutes to go. So that's a face-off win for Shrewsbury. They've had the advantage on the face-off so far in the third quarter.
Good job by Carroll getting his stick on there. Just kind of, as he was going to make the pass, Carroll got his stick on the butt end and just kind of flicked it. And you saw what happened. Sent it up out of bounds.
That's Negrelli in defense. Clearance up to Conley. Carrying it with a long stick.
Not sure what we had here. Maybe an injured St. John Shrewsbury player.
Still a stoppage. Back underway to Martin. 100 seconds to go in the third quarter. BC High, very patient. Just looking for an opportunity as it comes to Park. Goes outside. Back behind the net to Burrow. Wraps around, goes for the shot, but that one's saved. Brock Coffey making a bunch of key saves so far. That ball's turned over, but it goes out of bounds to Shrewsbury.
Yeah, just got to stick in the way of the pass. That's all you got to do is make an effort. You never know what's going to happen.
Shrewsbury just taking the time to make a change. 45 seconds to go. Marva behind the net.
Good save by Horton.
Horton saves that shot.
Great dodge from X. Came out, made the pass backside. Horton just got over there. Great job. Good save.
Ball will come back in with 27 seconds to go. Goes to Marva. Now it's Sullivan. Defended by Toland. Sullivan forced to go outside. Goes for the shot and scores.
Good shot there, low and away. Beat his man, beat the slide.
Colin Sullivan able to limit the bleeding. Shrewsbury now only down by 5.
St. John's goal scored by number 24, Colin Sullivan.
Now with just 9 seconds left in the third quarter. LaRosa wins it clean. They'll go for one more opportunity. But that'll be the end of the third quarter. BC High up by 5 goals, 13-8.
Yeah, that was a much closer quarter. BC High with 5 goals, St. John's Shrewsbury with 4. Shrewsbury's hanging around. You know, they need to start off quick in this fourth quarter. They need to get the first 2 goals at least to start. If BCI is able to jump on a couple early, we'll start seeing the second guys in there pretty soon. But you never know. Lacrosse is such a fast game. Anything can happen. Momentum swings so quickly. And most of you lacrosse fans probably know we want to have a shout out to the BC Boston College women's team who won the national championship on Sunday with a 1-goal win over Syracuse. I'm sorry, great game. Boston College had been to the finals 3 years in a row. This was the 4th year. And they finally came out with a national championship. So congratulations to the BC women's team for bringing the trophy back to Boston.
And Virginia also winning on the men's side, another 1-goal game.
Yeah, that was an amazing game, too. I mean, you want to talk about momentum shifts. You go watch that game. Up and down. Amazing game. Virginia and Maryland, being 2 states adjacent to each other, that's a bloodbath anytime those 2 teams play.
But here the lead for BC High, 5 goals. That face-off collected by Shrewsbury. Lower side McCarran trying to get physical, but it's taken into the interior by Vilcito, and that'll be a penalty. Shrewsbury will be able to.
Yeah, probably going to get a hold on Carroll there. Anytime you go over the head, you're kind of opening yourself up for a possibility of a penalty. I think he got over the head clean, but I think they're just going to get him on a hold.
We're trying to go to the interior, but that shot stopped.
Technical 30 hold, yeah.
So it'll be 6-on-5 for Shrewsbury early in the fourth quarter. You'd think this would be their best chance to get a goal early, try to get some of that momentum back and cut that deficit.
Yeah, this is a big man up for them. Like I said, they need to score the first 2 goals of this quarter, and this is a good opportunity to start that off.
Mahoney behind the net. Hennessy to Daly to Sullivan. Lombardi. Shrewsbury taking their time. Just passing it around to Lombardi. That shot. Saved by Horton.
So the penalty is over. It was only 30 seconds, so we're all even now. St. John's couldn't take advantage of the man up.
Wanich very aggressive using his long stick. Hennessy going to the inside, takes the shot, stopped by Horton. Merva, guarded by Iwanich. Daly. Out to Hennessy. Goes to the outside. Almost loses his balance, but able to circle back around and score. Ryan Hennessy cuts the lead down to 4 with 10 minutes to go.
They said they needed that goal, but
Number 34, Ryan Hennessy with the goal.
I'm sure they're going to need to start scoring at a quicker pace. They took a good minute and a half, 2 minutes off the clock there to get that one goal.
That face-off won by Shrewsbury. And a turnover by BC High. Ball still loose.
There's a push.
Nine and a half minutes to go. Shrewsbury still down by 4. Fitzgerald. Over to Richardson.
Every possession's important now for both teams.
Fitzgerald cuts to the outside. Goes back behind the net. Merva's there. That's a turnover by Shrewsbury. BC High now trying to move quickly. Iwanich trying to carry it in, and he does. Pass behind the net.
Yeah,
That's
BC
4.
High just needs to kind of settle it down right here. He just played almost 4 minutes of defense, so you need a nice long possession here if you're BC High.
Take some time off the clock as well. Goes out to Horton. Sheehan. BC High just cycling it around. Timmins. Cuts the outside, gets the interior.
Good save.
Great save.
Timmins had the 5-hole, just couldn't get it through quick enough.
Shrewsbury moving quickly. It's Brooks. Over to Lombardi. Vona. Sullivan over to Brooks. Mahoney behind the net. Tries to find Hennessy, but the pass isn't taken cleanly.
Yeah, St. John Shrewsbury was in the crease, so it'll be BC High ball.
Now it's Carter Rice. Clears it all the way by himself. Pass over to Horton. Emsing behind the net. Go to the long stick of James Carroll. Horton. Emsing. Carroll will switch off for Timmins. The pass goes to him. 6.5 minutes to go.
Great
Pass
feed
to
there.
Sheehan.
Yeah, Sheehan did a nice job catching and releasing in one motion.
Looked like an alley-oop in basketball there. BC High now up by 5.
Kevin Sheen with the goal.
.6:14 left to play in the fourth quarter. BC High up by 5. Turnover by Shrewsbury. BC High now crossing midfield. It's Porter. Gets the inside, but forced back out. Emsing. It will cut to the inside, but the shot goes over the goal.
Yeah, kind of a great roll there to the inside. He just couldn't get the shot down enough. St. John's defender was on his hands, and he just couldn't get him clean to get the good shot off.
Pass out in front to Porter, gets deflected.
Not sure why BC High's rushing this offense here. Got plenty of goals to win. You should be just milking this clock down. But they're not taking their foot off the gas, are they?
No, they are not. Over to Emsing. Back out to the top. Very aggressive, BC High. And they almost turned the ball over as a result. And do end up turning it over. 4:48 left to go, and Shrewsbury's still in this. Mahoney.
St. John's with a timeout just as the ball was stripped away. 4:38 left in the fourth quarter. BC High up by 5. You got to say it's make or break time now for St. John's. They've got to basically get a goal in less than a minute each time they have possession. So it's not going to be easy. They have been getting the face-offs, so they're just going to have to rush their offense, and a lot of times that just is a recipe for disaster because you're rushing things and you're not doing them the way you normally do. But 5 goals in 4 minutes and 38 seconds is a tall order.
And BC High very able to get turnovers based on those Shrewsbury mistakes. So it'll be very crucial for Shrewsbury, even though they're going with a quick pace, to still stay disciplined.
So again, tomorrow we will be live streaming BC High Wrestling in a tri-match with St. John's, Shrewsbury, and Zavarian. On Friday we have Varsity Lacrosse again with St. John's Prep at 5:30 or 5:45, and then baseball at 6 o'clock against Austin Prep. And then on Saturday we have Lacrosse again hosting Perennial Power Lincoln Sudbury. So catch all your BC High sports on the Die-Fi Video YouTube page.
Shrewsbury just with quick passing to open this time after their timeout. And it will be a turnover. So that ball will trickle out of bounds. In a good position for BC High as well.
Yeah, that's actually a over and back, so they got to bring it back to the center line. So it's an over and back before it was an out of bounds.
Now BC High able to just kill this clock.
Yeah, looking like they're just going to sit on this a little bit now. St. John's pressuring out, but not really. Not like if it was a closer game.
Everyone kind of just content to wait out this last 3.5 minutes. Except maybe Sheehan. So he passes it out to Carter Rice, who rips the shot. It goes wide. Porter back to collect. Porter cycling around. Rice able to collect that pass. He cuts the outside, rips the shot, but that's saved by Hoffey. Shrewsbury moving quickly. However, quickly to a fault as they turn the ball over once again. Conley able to collect. And timeout by BC High with 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go, up by 5.
Yeah, so up by 5, that'll take away the under 2 minutes you have to keep it in the box rule. So normally if it's a closer game, under 2 minutes, the team who is winning has to keep it in the box, but with a +5 score, they won't have to. They should be able to run this off if they choose, but we haven't seen that yet. They've just kept going to the goal, so they're a little bit more cautious that time. But still, with 2:50 left, you can run this clock out on this possession if you wanted to.
It'll be shifted to restart play. Out to Brody Rice.
Yeah, so Brody Rice, I'm sure, is out there to use his speed and athleticism to play keep away. A few substitutions there for BC High on the midfield.
Shivda.
Good check.
Turns the ball over. Is dumped into the Shrewsbury zone, but BC High able to collect it. Gets it back over to Shivda. Into Tim Rogers. Tries to find Burrell, but that pass is deflected out. 2 minutes to go now. BC High still up by 5. As it's a sloppy pass by Shrewsbury, a turnover. It'll go BC High's way. Brody Rice. Pass out to Shivda. Over to Tim Rogers. Cuts to the outside. Loses it. That goes to Shrewsbury. McToland. Another turnover.
Ran out of bounds. Shrewsbury ball. Under a minute now here.
So with this one, BC High will advance to 7-1 on the year.
Good
So
shot.
that shot goes in from Merva. Now 14-10.
Jake Berger with the goal.
BC High advancing a 7-1. Their only loss coming against St. John's Prep. They'll have a chance to avenge that one on Friday.
Did we get a timeout, or was he out of bounds?
I believe that will be a timeout for St. John's Shrewsbury. Down 4 with only 40 seconds to go. Shrewsbury will fall to 4-6 on the year.
It's good to see St. John's Shrewsbury in the Catholic Conference now for lacrosse, basically replacing Malden Catholic. BCI and St. John's Shrewsbury have been playing for several years now. I want to say maybe this is probably the 5th year in a row that they've played each other. So it's not a new opponent for either team, but now it just means a whole lot more.
Just 40 seconds to go. Merva. Behind the net to Mahoney.
New goalie for BC High. 22.
Merva.
Is that Tolan, 22? Who's 22? Good save.
Just 15 seconds to go. BC High just trying to kill out this game. Maybe they have an intent to get something more.
If I know Brody, he's shooting.
Eventually gives it up.
Carroll Cyril will.
Now fires the shot, and the clock will run out. BC High with a 14-10 win, just dominating all facets of the game.
Yeah, that was a good win by BC High. You know, like we said, first quarter it was close. You know, but since the second quarter on, BC High just kind of took advantage. So that's it here from Morrissey Boulevard. Final score, BC High 14, St. John's Shrewsbury 10.
See you in an hour for rugby.
Yeah, we'll see you in an hour. But for you lacrosse fans, this is John Galvin along with Jack Church. Have a great afternoon.